So one day I was scrolling across my lovely For You page on YouTube, and I came across a video from a content creator that I have seen quite a couple videos from him, and this one really caught my eye. This content creator goes by the name of CamNeverEnding, and he made a video talking about how he was banned from JJS. Now I found this video interesting because I've seen the video on Smoothie Dude's ban, and I thought it was going to be like something similar to that, like, oh, it was just like another misunderstanding, and he'll probably be unbanned not long after this. But what was said in this video kind of really surprised me, and as somebody from the community he was saying a lot of things about, I think I should talk about it a bit just because it would make more sense from my perspective. Now, this is not a video to hate on Cam. This is not a video to expose him. This is not a video to say he needs to be on the platform. Nothing like that. I don't even have anything to expose him with anyway. The whole point is I'm just making a video, sharing my thoughts about what happened in that video, and just to sort of like give input on it. I hope that makes sense, and with that being said, let's get into what happened. So, in Cam's video, he talked about how he was banned from JJS permanently because he uploaded a video about someone running from him. That person running from him had a trans flag on their avatar, and that led to him saying a lot of homophobic things about the LGBTQ community, and he also said something about trans people, which I'm not going to say here because he said it in his video. But in this video, he apologized for all the things that he said. He said that he's not that type of person, and the way he acts on video is not how he is outside of his videos. He also said the reason why he said all of that was just because it was the heat of the moment, he didn't mean any of it, and so on and so forth. So, how do I feel about his apology? Well, I think he did a good job on apologizing. I think he acknowledged what he did was wrong, which is good. He also said that he wasn't asking to be unbanned from JJS, which is good, because I personally believe that he shouldn't. Not like I would care if he was, but like I just don't think he should. And I personally believe like I don't think he should be like canceled or whatever this stupid term you could come up with for the situation, because like I do believe he meant what he said when like he didn't mean any of that. Yes, what he said was absolutely deplorable and was extremely wrong, but at the same time, I do feel like Cam can learn that from now on, he really should not be saying these type of things when he's angry, and he definitely shouldn't be saying it on video. Here's a part of his video that kind of surprised me whenever I heard about it.
I just want to ask something real quick. I'm not an adult. I don't know where people get the idea that like I'm in my 20s or I'm 18 or 19 or something. I don't even sound like I'm 17, and I'm not 17. I'm 15. I am 15.
So Cam is basically a child. And to me, that kind of makes more sense as to why he said all these things. Now, am I saying every 15-year-old goes out of their way to, like, say slurs and a lot of these other things? No. No, I am not. I am just saying that it is kind of normal for people around that age to be immature and also just have people around them that kind of say the same thing, so that makes them say it too. Now, this does not justify anything he said, obviously, but I can kind of cut him a little bit more slack for that because, well, he's young. He obviously doesn't fully know better yet, and that's fine. I'm sure he'll grow out of it. It's just there are other issues that I do believe kind of like influence him. Cam said in his video that he has a friend that is a part of the LGBTQ community that's very close with him and he talks to every day, which I think is a good thing. To me, that kind of does also tell that you are not that type of person, but at the same time, in his video, Cam said that when he said the absurd, his friend was there and they heard what Cam said and they didn't say anything about it, which to me, that's not really a good thing. He was comparing it to how some black people don't mind whenever you say the N-word, which, again, that doesn't make it right. It really doesn't. And it's the same thing in this case. Like, your friend is kind of at fault for not telling you to, like, not say something like that. Because just because they're fine with it, it doesn't mean anyone else is gonna be fine with it too. Now, do I think your friend should be, like, berating you or, like, cutting you off because you said all these things? No. No, I don't. I just think they should be telling you, like, hey, you know, you really shouldn't be saying these type of things, and I feel like they could understand that better, considering they're a part of that community. And the last part I wanted to talk about is your comment section, which is also your fan base, I guess I should say, because I feel like they're also a part of the problem. And the reason I say that is because there are some people in your comment section saying, like, oh, you acknowledge what you did, and we forgive you, which is good. Like, that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're bad for doing that, because people can forgive, and I do think this is a forgivable situation. However, there are some people in your comments saying like, oh hey man, what you did wasn't that bad because I say a lot worse. And it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? First of all, you're just self-reporting because now you're just admitting to the internet like, hey, I say a lot of deplorable shit and I know it's wrong, but I still do it anyway, and I don't see anything wrong with it. And second off, how does that help in this situation at all? Like, there are quite a bit of people who have said this type of thing in his comments, and that's not okay at all. The people that were saying they're forgiven for apologizing and acknowledging what he did, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just do not agree with the people that say, like, oh, I do this too, or I do worse, so therefore you're fine. Like, that's not... You can't be saying that, dude. You really can't. I really do hope Cam doesn't, like, take influence off of that, because that's not right. It's not. So to end off this little video talking about the whole situation, do I think Cam is a bad person? No. Do I think he made a big mistake? Yes, a really big one. Do I think he needs to be off of the platform? No. I am somebody who believes in giving out chances. So I do believe, like, Cam should take this as a lesson and a chance to fix what he did and learn from now on, like, you can't be saying that type of shit. You shouldn't be saying it privately, and you definitely shouldn't be saying it publicly either. With all of that said, I do hope other people can take this as a lesson too, like, the things you say on the internet do matter. There's going to be a lot of times where you can say what you want and get away with it, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. So if you haven't stopped by now, you definitely should. People can eventually learn that saying these type of things, no matter what type of person you are, is not okay. You shouldn't be saying it privately, you shouldn't be saying it publicly, and if it's in your vocabulary, you should really, educate yourself and take it out of your vocabulary as soon as possible. I do believe people can grow, and I do believe people can change. So, as I said, I'm hoping Cam can take this as a lesson, and something like this doesn't happen again. To everyone else out there, just know that the things you say will catch up to you, and the things you say do matter to people. Don't be going out there trying to hurt other people's feelings now. No matter how angry you get, no matter what the person is doing, the last thing you should ever do is insult them for who they are. And plus, it's December. Let's all have a jolly type of mood, okay? Christmas is coming up, the New Year is coming up. Just be jolly. Alright, that's all I have to say. Hope all of this pans out and all of it goes well. And yeah, that's it for me. See you guys.